over the weekend, The Most Hated Man on the Internet.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
Hunter Moore.
I was trying to get you to watch it. It's so good.
Dude, it made me
I
so
fucking loved it.
mad.
Dude, I was telling you guys last night to watch it. It was so good.
But I made me so angry. Did you enjoy it? Like what?
No, I loved it because it was so fascinating. I didn't know that much about it. But this guy, like, should be killed. Someone needs to assassinate
Let's just say, Anonymous took care of it. My
Come on.
In Minecraft.
Oh.
What? No?
Not you.
No,
Whitney, not
you
you.
didn't say anything.
You're great. You're perfect.
Oh yeah.
The
Not
problem.
by me or anyone.
It's the problem with his mouth. that we
I
were
have a
talking
personal
about.
liability insurance coverage.
Wait till you hear what he did.
Well,
Stop. Damn it.
I could do all. Hey, watch this. Fuck you, Purdue.
Do I?
That's fine.
Oh, that's okay.
Wait,
I didn't
hold
notice
on.
what he said.
But you know what's so funny about that though is that a big part of what this guy did is he would dox people and say, "Kill this guy, kill this guy," and we're like,
Bro,
"Kill that guy."
hold on. Can I not say that I want someone to die?
No, stop.
But why isn't
I
that?
can't?
Why isn't that a joke?
I'm not doing anything.
Why isn't that satire?
Yeah, why am I not-
Because some crazy
Medium
psycho will
parody.
actually go and do it.
No, nobody's listening to me and committing murder.
No, but that's the idea of why it's not acceptable even as a joke.
Yeah, but if someone, is your fan base struggling chromosome count wise?
Then we're gonna
No.
need to cut into technical difficulties if he doesn't stop. I'm just telling you.
Okay, well, let me tell you what this guy did. So he ran this website called Is Anyone Up?
.com.
And what he basically invented revenge porn.
Do you remember that? I remember that site. Like, I definitely
Vaguely,
remember
yeah,
hearing
yeah.
about it. Like,
Yeah.
it was at a time, remember when there was like the fappening, gofugyourself.com. It was kind of like before like laws had caught up with.
Definitely.
the
That's
internet.
why it was allowed to even
Okay,
exist.
I don't know any of
And
it.
so you would submit photos of like theoretically your ex, nude photos, to a website, and there was no laws against it at the time, which is crazy. There are now. There's laws against revenge porn now.
But they also would post your home address,
That's the
Oh,
part.
God.
your Facebook page, and where you work.
That's the part that put it
Wow.
over the edge for me. It's like not enough to put the nudes. They would put a link to your Facebook page,
Wow.
directions to your house, your address, your phone number, and with the express and stated intent to ruin people's lives.
Yes.
Wow.
And the website became so popular that if
Popular.
someone was posted there, that basically you would be getting nonstop harassment, being called a whore, a slut.
But it wasn't even,
Wow.
and then he started realizing that what people were the most into were like non-consensual photos that people had just emailed to themselves or emailed to someone privately that wasn't even revenge porn. And he would post, like, girls would go, "Please take it down, you're ruining my life," and he would like post that. Like,
He would
people,
go,
Wow.
"Oh,
people
yeah."
got off on the fact that it
Ew.
was ruining people's lives. And then this one girl, this is, as someone that thinks this guy's total trash, I'm probably gonna laugh when I say this, and it is what it is. But one girl, she posted a video of herself doing something, or I don't know what it was, and she had kids, so she was like, "I need you to take this video down." I think she was put something in her butt, like a finger in her butt or something. And
Butthole girl.
and then, she starts the documentary interview with like, "Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'm Butthole Girl."
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Like, it was such a big thing. And then she was drunk one night. He would FaceTime people and go, "I'll take this photo down," or Skype, whatever. He said, "I'll take this photo down, but you have to send me a video of you doing this, or a photo. Like, I won't take it down." And he's negotiating with these people because there's no laws yet around this. No one even knows what it is. So he says, "If you put a cell phone in your butt, I'll call it." And I don't even think she knew he was recording, right? On Skype,
no,
he was recording on
She
Skype.
didn't know he was recording.
And then it was like the biggest thing, and her life was just like over. And a lot of girls wanted to commit suicide. And
Some people actually did commit suicide because but the worst part, Hila, is when you find out that he was paying hackers to hack into people's email and Facebook and steal their fucking nudes, and then he would put them on his website, and then everyone would be like, "You slut, you fucking hoe."
So it's just one guy was like causing so
the
much.
worst-
he had an
Yeah,
army,
dude.
though. He had like an
he
army
did.
of guys that like, it was just, you know what it was? It was just, and then it started getting to sodomy and like in videos of dogs' heads being cut off while they were alive, like just really.
Child pornography.
And then it started to get into child pornography,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is, I'm sorry.
So is he in prison at the
He
end
did
of
go
all
to
this?
prison in the end, which is like
Okay,
great.
thank
It's kind
God.
of a spoiler alert.
But his
Okay.
interviews are like
I'm just like-
bone chilling. Like, someone will be like, "Well, what if someone gets murdered?" And he's like, great. My website will get bigger.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
for me, people are like, are you remorseful? He's like, no.
Wow.
That's the crazy thing about it is because it was legal, and they actually the only reason they got him, it ended up being this huge FBI investigation. There was this one mom who was such a fucking badass who went after him because he posted her daughter, and the only reason they actually got him is because the FBI did this huge investigation and realized that he was working with this hacker to acquire all these photos illegally. So that's the only thing they actually got him on. And he ended up doing like, I think a few years in jail. That was it.
Wow.
But the website got shut down and stuff. But man, that guy is such a fucking animal.
It actually is sort of like, I don't know. There was a couple of documentaries I've watched recently where I'm like, I didn't need to see that. Like, that just made me angry. I don't feel better. Like the Jimmy Savile documentary. I don't know if you saw the.
We did.
Yeah, I watched it.
Definitely watched that.
I didn't need to see this. You know what? Like,
I actually liked watching it because I've heard about it so much. I needed to know what happened.
Oh, interesting. Because I just was like, I'm angry. I want to fight everyone. Like, I can't move through. My heart is broken.
That happened to me though with there's the guy who like killed his wife and kids.
Well, that I understand.
that one was
that like I at least see what his point. I know what he.
You sympathize.
That's the one where afterwards I was like, I really wish I just didn't watch that. I didn't need to watch it.
Move the mic a little closer.
I've literally, no one has ever asked me to be louder before. And this is like a prank.
Yeah, no.
You're trying to turn your fans on me, I get it.
No,
but there's
just
other
a little
ways.
closer. That came from Zach, by the way, so blame him.
Okay, well, he's in love with me. So no one else wants me to talk.
I just want to say thank you so much for the kit. Like, that's very sweet of you. I actually have to go back to the podiatrist tomorrow because it's more infected when I went.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But you have to put like alcohol on it afterwards. Why do I look like a wax figure in this light?
Go ahead, show
I
it.
guess I always do. Yeah.
Well,
You know what?
The lighting, I guess, is not that
Yeah, what?
flattering, eh?
No, not at all.
Kind of shiny, isn't it?
This is brutal. But Nick Swartzen was on my podcast recently, and he goes, I like interrupted him. He was telling a story. It was taking forever, and I was like, oh my god. Like, and then this happened. He was like, well, if you wouldn't interrupt me, and I'm like, sorry, just talk faster. He goes, sorry, I'm not an Adderall mannequin.
Wow. That's good.
That
That's
is
on point.
exactly what I look like.
But this guy, the thing that really fucking pissed me off, that was like just so fucked up, was how he put their address and Facebook page.
That's a sociopath.
It was just
right?
purely and
Sadistic.
sadistic. Yeah, he was a
So
sadist.
evil, like pure evil.
By the way, when I says there was people that wanted to kill him, I'm just saying, like they say the most hated man on the internet.
No, there
it's
was
true.
There was one
Yeah.
time that a dad came to his house with his daughter and stabbed him in the back with a
Oh,
pen.
seriously?
Pen. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, and I love that shit. I love a dad, because here's the thing, like, did you see the one about the pedophile freaking gymnastics doctor guy?
Larry Nassar.
Don't even. It makes me too angry. But
Such a creep,
in the
man.
courtroom, remember the dad? There was a dad of one of the girls, and Larry Nassar was there, and he like moved towards Larry Nassar, like in the hearing at the end after he was, convicted, and you see the security guard just letting the dad kind
I
of go.
love that shit.
I love.
And you know what's the
that
best
shit.
part is when he
Makes
does
my nipples hard.
when he doesn't get charged for anything, and he didn't.
Larry Nassar?
No, the dad who fucks him up.
Oh
is
yeah,
that-
no, not at all. That's a free pass. That's everyone's just like lets it happen. It's like, oh, let's break
Oh,
this
you know what's a
fight
good
up.
one that will make you angry? The fertility doctor that used his own semen to inseminate women. That's on, I think, HBO or Netflix. That's a good one. Our Father, it's called.
But was were the husbands shooting blanks? Because that happened a ton in the 50s and 60s.
No, he was supposed to use the husband's semen for sometimes artificial insemination, sometimes from a sperm donor.
I don't know.
He would jizz in a cup and fucking put his own in there.
Before I weigh in on this, I need to see a photo of him
Really?
to tell you if I think this was
If
a good
he's
or bad.
handsome, then it's fine.
Yeah, if he's
Well,
genetically superior.
he's a monster.
Yeah, that's like. But
monster.
there was a.
Kind of what the fuck? Kind of Nazi shit.
Can we not do jokes on this podcast? I'm very worried that
No
comedians are
jokes.
just all done.
No, I pretty much only want him to not joke about one thing.
Yeah.
Killing
you know?
people?
No, I
Yeah,
think
and that's the only
I
one
know-
thing that I ask him
know,
not to
guys.
joke about.
Ugh,
Don't kill anyone,
I'm
guys.
all worried about it now.
But do you think if someone does, how accountable are we really?
By the way, I don't think at all. By the way, It depends what you do, right? You have to
We
take
are-
it in context.
They haven't even proven the video games.
This
can be
is
linked
him,
to
by the way.
violence.
This is the guy.
This is the who.
That's the guy who's putting his sperm in.
Oh, that's the doctor?
Yeah.
You
not Big
mean
James.
fucking Smithers?
Smithers?
What am I looking at?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
It looks like his beard connects to his chest hair too, which is a vibe.
Oh no! Is that Biden's knee?
Mm. I think there's obviously different ways that you can do it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So stupid. But here's the thing, actually, that was pretty wild about that documentary is, remember when in the beginning, this was kind of a random aside, where someone's like, "Why do you do this revenge porn site?" He was like, "Well, it's all started when I put photos of my ex up on the internet because the bitch broke my fucking heart." And then it just moves on, and you're like, that was weirdly self-aware. Like, that was weirdly incredibly emotional for someone that's clearly a sociopath.
Yeah, but it more maybe a sadist too.
But to say she broke my heart, not
Right.
some cunt cheated on me.
Yeah. Oh, you can't say that.
Shit.
We got to go off the air, bro.
Sorry.
That's one word you can't say on YouTube.
Really?
I know, it's crazy. We gotta shut it down and restart, Dan.
From the beginning?
We gotta do it.
Wait, are you kidding?
From death threats to C word, we're off the fucking rails. This is the worst live
Are
experience.
you serious?
Somewhat. I'm half serious.
Really? I didn't know that.
It's not because of you, Whitney.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
I didn't know either.
I thought
It's
you-
that bad
It
with
might
the C
miss
word?
the censor, dude. I don't know why,
I thought you
but
could
they
say anything.
No, listen. The C word, I don't have any. I think it's totally fine. And in England, they use it like colloquial, like,
Yeah,
"Hey, what's
yeah,
up?"
not in America.
But I've learned recently on YouTube they treat it like the N word,
Really?
like
well, yeah, but
against women.
there's a robot shoot, but I did it as the guy as a joke, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have that kind.
They don't have us. They don't.
I thought you couldn't do threats, hate speech. I guess
They consider it
the
hate
C word is
speech,
technically hate speech, I guess.
which was kind of surprising.
But if I'm a woman who is often called that,
But it's like you could say
don't I
slut.
can I reclaim the word?
I think you should be able to reclaim the
Like
word.
I should be able to, like Chappelle can say the M word. Why can't I say the C word?
I think you should be able to.
Yeah.
But you know, God, this is off the rails. We've had we've had a C word and a death. I just wished
It
death
wasn't
on him.
really. I mean,
I
that
didn't. I
was a
wasn't
joke.
calling. That's what I'm
don't-
saying.
but
no,
I-
but these guys are getting me all
Don't say
stressed out
that
now.
now. Like, it's like you make it worse. Don't say what you just said.
I didn't wish death on him.
But
It's not like I said bomb the NRA.
But is there any
Oh my
parodies?
fucking
Is
God.
parody still protected? Isn't
I
this
can't
all?
with this
Yes,
guy.
but
I
it's not-
cannot. I
Yes,
cannot.
but it's not protected on YouTube's terms of service.
This is all parody, though. Oh.
Yes, I'm not a Unabomber, guys. I don't live in a cabin in the woods. I have
Okay,
kids.
Dan, what do you want to do?
With your week off.
Was it? Yeah. Regroup. Come back.
Regroup.
Or, no, we might get 2 weeks off because this
You
is our
want-
second one.
But
But it's my fault. And
I
not
thought
the
it was
C word.
totally fine up until we just spent the last 10 minutes discussing it and then
You-
saying
Rehashing it over and over
again
again.
and rehashing it.
You
Well,
wanted
I
to start
have
over?
debilitating OCD, so
I think we just let it ride. It's not going to matter one way or the other. But I dare
that
people.
was a 180.
I dare people to try to fucking defend this guy. What's his full name?
Stop.
Hunter?
Stop. Stop.
No, I want to know what he's up to these days.
Hunter Moore.
Hunter.
More. He was in jail for 2 years. Basically what happened was actually really cool is that this Marine started this anti-bullying thing and went after him and basically pretended to advertise on his site.
Yeah.
And basically was like,
Really?
oh, show me all the things you're doing and da-da-da, and paid him and pretended to be an advertiser and basically gave him money and then was waiting for a girl to be underage for one to come in. And as soon as one was, he was like, got you. I'm going to buy your site.
Dude,
Wow.
he
You have to give it to me for $12,000 or else you go to jail.
Yeah.
And then he started up again.
By the way, Bullyville, the guy you're talking about, sued him and won $250,000 defamation.
Cool. He also wasn't making that much money. That's the other thing that's kind of wild. He was making he's like, I'm making 15 grand a month on these hoes. And you're like,
well, I think it turns out he was spending a lot of money
On?
to steal people's photos.
to that guy,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but he wasn't making that much. It was kind of for the love of the game. But he would sort of pretend he was he's almost like Tinder swindler type guy.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
just like gross. But And then Anonymous. I'm kind of obsessed with Anonymous.
Dude, that was crazy.
Dude, Anonymous does like the
So
coolest stuff.
they're the ones that got him.
Yeah.
They got involved and fucked him up.
Wow.
So is Anonymous like? Do you think it's one person?
No.
No.
No, it's a
like a
group of-
collective.
I mean, I know there's tons. How do they communicate?
Mm,
I'm obsessed.
it's not really known, but I
What
think
would your guess be?
well, I think Anonymous doesn't have one central group or one central figure. I think it's a collection of people who are very, very proficient with computers. There's probably small pockets that talk with each other. There might be big global pockets of people who are like really involved in it.
How
but
could it not have been infiltrated more? Like, do they mean in person?
I would guess that they have some really high level of entry to be an insider. Like you have to like probably prove your hacking chops to them in some
Yeah.
way. Or
And
maybe
loyalty,
you get
like-
invited, you know.
It's fascinating to me, like how they did. Like if right now we wanted to have, let's say, you and I are going to have an affair, and you're going to